Which I think is the right call.
Mid one, that's troublesome. In behind the tower, Freeze diving in deep. The flame gun's enough of a burn to get the kill. Freeze will end up going down. Pilot Eye was in the neighborhood, so able to just leech a little bit.
And he spent all his unreliable gold. Nice efficiency there. Bought his boost and his scroll right before.
Doesn't miss out much. In fact,
that's the thing about Wisp too. You can split push very, very effectively, and I think they are going to need to do that. Because
more trouble on mid lane for mid one.
No.
All that MML doesn't count for much when Freeze just able to searing chains you and lock you in. Now that's going to be his bottle sub 4 minutes. His CS hasn't been terrific. Like, it's 22-11 against the 13-1, so Freeze has not been coming out on top.
Second kill too.
Is there a way to stem the bleeding? Like, do you switch the lanes up and put more like the IOCK in mid and let the SF go to bottom lane?
I think you just stack for him.
That's
Wisp
it.
is really
You just
good
play
at
the
stacking.
catch-up game with him?
That's generally what you do with SF. You just stack, get him a few camps with level 3 or level 4 raids, and then just group up with him.
Freeze, careful. Oh, wow, really careful, mid one.
Okay, that's how you catch back up.
Level 2 raise, and what attack, and the Ember Spirit caught napping in the mid.
List of farm.
That at Radiant Observer was still able to scat out a lot, including FY's rotation up to the top lane. Freeze going in deep under the tier 1 tower. TP support's coming in. This is a level 6 Ember Spirit. But then again, does he actually have enough to get out of here? Blocked by the Spirit, taking way too much damage from the tower. So if the Spirit jump up, will get him back into the river, and Puppey unable to close the distance.
Freeze will not be blessed with the rune.
Oh, top lane, Keizu. The ulti, the Eclipse, the creep wave. It tanked up all, I think it tanked up every single beam. Aggressive, just can't find the lock against the Abaddon.
Yeah, he would have needed 2 hits.
See what they're going to do. Stun and Rift. Fenrir is there to help out. Now they can try and turn this with a Purification plus Frostbite. MP takes a lot of damage. Puppey moves in as well, but they don't have enough for the kill, but is setting up for the rotation. FY and Freeze, they're already down the bottom lane. They'll see Puppey moving over towards the left, but they're focusing on the big one. They're focusing on MP, so the Magic Missile stun, 2 Spirit committal. Chaos Knight will drop, and Pylai Die quickly TPs himself away to safety and away from the gank of VG. And this will now probably be the tier 1 tower on bottom.
VGJ just need to group up because Secret is so weak right now. Bounty Hunter offers nothing. CK has no items, and SF struggles a little bit in the mid lane, but he's going to get some good.
They keep going at him. Doesn't matter if KZ wants to run into this. He's still holding that extra point, so if he wants his borrowed time, he can get it.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen too many people hold that skill point.
Oh, KZ, that burst damage. There goes the ulti, but they just waited out. Pylai Die jumps in. Now the Eclipse aggressive. Explodes the IO. Keizu still dying in the tree lines. If he can just stay in range, RTK, the damage isn't enough from mid one. He got stunned up by the Lucifer Beam and couldn't finish the job. Keizu on 55 HP moves down to the tree lines, and RTK gets caught out. Mid one will find the kill. Meanwhile, down on bottom lane, the stun was holding Freeze away from MP. And now they're the ones on the retreat. Pilot Eye comes over at MP. Reality Rift plus Chaos Bolt is available. But they hesitated with the initiation onto the Ember Spirits. They just let him go.
And President of Dark Lord, so they need Aquila, Vlad's, Medallion, everything.
This game could go for a while then. Mid one's going to take out that top tower, top net worth by far, but the relocate Pilot Eyes come in with MP. They want RTK, but while the repel's up, they can't do much. It'll come down. Purification, Fenrir gets the slow and aggressive. He wants something, but Pilot Eye in 2 seconds time will take MP back to safety. So it's Keizu as well as mid one on the run, but look who's coming up again. Fenrir, FY as well as Freeze. In through the south, Spirit jump forward. He'll be out of searing chains over on both. Nope, mid one, Frostbitten up. Still got the ulti off, and Freeze taking too much damage. They need to kill up mid one with a sleight of fist. He'll actually die to the end ultimate, giving mid one a double kill, but Keizu stands his ground.
Wow, he was holding his chains for whatever reason. VGJ, they all expected him to cancel the Requiem cast with the chains, and they probably could have killed him before the cast, but he let it go off, and then he took a 1.5 Requiem to the face. With Omni Knight, you know, you want a purification first, when people get low, then you throw your repel GA combo, and then your second round of purification.
Do you want this aggressive? He's brought the tower within deny range now, so he does take it. Keizu gonna rotate in, but here comes the Eclipse with the relocate. It's difficult to get away. The Guardian Angel's taking up so much of this damage, so they will survive to kill off Pylai Die. RTK, not enough life to actually give back to aggressive, or is it? It will be enough with the Frostbite creating space. There's a 4-second stun on the Crystal Maiden, and she's dying to Phantasm. Fenrir can stick up quickly. Nova, he's got a Frostbite available too, and they'll trigger the Shrine. So Fenrir will survive. Io will fall. They claim the tier 1 tower. So the Ember Spirit just moved off having the Blink Dagger. It's all about the Lincoln Sphere. Full protection for him now. Perfect observed ward, watching aggressive farming up top lane. However, that silence being released over on Freeze. RTK will break him free. Mid 1, they're focusing on the Io. They need him to go down in order then to kill off that BK beat up Shadow Fiend. They're able to achieve it, but they lose the Luna in return.
How he wasn't very greedy. Requiem, like, he didn't see any heroes in sight, but he knows that he just needs to not die in this fight. Is pretty much what needs to happen for him right there.
Oh, Poppy. He's got a Yule Scepter, cancels the TP out, the Orchid's down, and there's no Spirit to jump out to. Mid 1 with the raise. Ends up killing all Freeze. All Freeze want to do is add a little bit of pressure to the top lane. And now they're going to be scared. Roshan potentially can spawn up, and this will be in their minds.
K illusions too. He's getting pretty fat right now. He's gonna have Heart pretty soon, whereas you're just gonna have a Lincoln's on your Ember Spirit with no damage, no Maelstrom, no Battle Fury, and Magic.
The relocate. There goes your Crystal Maiden. Fenrir in trouble again. Poppy being the man to set up for it. Ezu being in the neighborhood. And F1 and Aggressive can't really do much to stop this. They're sentry warding everywhere on the southern part of the map, but it won't matter when Team Secret break your base. They're going into the high ground. There's your swap back out again, trying to save the Omni Knight. You get silenced up. Thanks to this, maybe now there's some rebuttal. MP just being aphotic shielded up. They can't even stun and control. Nope. Defensively swap as opposed to aggressively swap. Blink Dagger is now
pretty much every time.
It's just a sad thing, right? Because like the only way they really took Team Secret is by getting a kill on either the SF or the Chaos Knight, and the only way to do that is by dragging him out of range of the Abaddon.
Yeah, but SFS BKB really going in. Chaos Knight also
Hager's just timed out the jump forward, aggressive, able to get that BKB off with the 2-second stun on the RTK. There's that swap again from FY, pulling back the Omni Knight. They have to trigger up the Shrine, but the Force is in there from Team Secret, looking to push into the melee racks. RTK just goes in, 3-second stun on him, aggressive. The damage output is not too bad, but then again, it's just not enough. Team Secret is so far ahead in this game, they just don't have the power. A quick push in, it's actually Mid 1 going for it with his Hurricane Pike, trying to kill off FY. One more attack will do the job. More bounty rolling his way, and with the relocate out, they don't even get the kill on that front. It's RTK stunned up, an ultra kill for Mid 1. He just reset, repushed, and rampaging through everything VGJ offers. Will it be a double? No, it won't. MP will take it on a B-stick of life, and they're going for the GG push, and rightly so. VGJ have nothing left in the tank to defend that.
MMR wins the game. Mid 1. Got first blood and just came right back and killed him. But I mean, he didn't have an easy time. He didn't have a West babysitting him. He didn't have that many stacks for himself. But look at him, man.